Springfield plans to rezone many properties across town. One goal is to make zoning less complicated by combining districts with similar uses. City leaders say the number of zoning districts will be cut nearly in half, from 25 to 14. In many cases, existing development rights won't be restricted, but new options may become available. Every property owner in the city will receive a letter this fall. It will let them know whether their zoning district is changing or not. One new zone is called RMX1. It would allow houses like duplexes to be built on sites previously restricted to single-family homes. City leaders hope this helps facilitate the construction of affordable family housing, something Springfield really needs.
Buildings that can be incorporated within neighborhoods seamlessly and just provide that bump in density. They fit in with residential single-family homes, provides opportunities for different types of families to have the units that they want to live in and can afford as well.
The city will be hosting neighborhood meetings over the next 2 months to explain this process. Official rezoning is set to begin in 2026.